Virgo, what's up? Welcome back to the Illest Illuminator. Let's see what we got going on for you. So what I was getting through from Spirit about you is that you've been a little bit in a rigid place, like needing to get out your comfort zone, all right? I feel like for some of you, you may have built up walls, or you're kind of like putting yourself in a shadow. There might have been something that really, screwed up a little bit with your confidence in the past, but now is really time to break through walls, all right? Break through barriers is what I'm getting through. I feel like moving forward, or being very bold in doing something that is a little bit outside your comfort zone is really going to make you feel better. Like, I don't know, it could be something wicked like go bungee jumping, something to really get yourself outside your comfort zone. That's really going to be uplifting your energy, all right? There is a lot of positive energy that runs through you. I feel a lot of fire and passion, but maybe some of you may have been a little bit scared of going after what is really giving you that passion, and that could be even on the sexual sense as well. Maybe you felt a strong pull or something towards someone, but you've been like trying to keep it on the down low, as in like, nope, I need to close off and I cannot feel that way. So it's time to allow yourself to feel whatever that energy is, okay? And it's a positive thing, but you're a little bit afraid of that is what I'm picking up. Trapped in fear. See, this might be exactly what I'm talking about. Closing yourself off, like, behind closed doors, not really showing what is bothering you to the people in your surrounding. And again, a form of fearing maybe something is not stable for you, fearing your stability, what you're working on, something that you're fearing. And Spirit is saying, like, grow that thick backbone and be like, whatever happens, happens. Just go for it. You're overcoming these obstacles and challenges, but it's your mind that keeps you stuck in an old-fashioned mind state, and it keeps you in a place of fear, okay? Trapped in a place of fear. Waiting game. So this is dissipating time, knowing that you need to take some type of action, but you're just kind of like procrastinating it. You're delaying it. You're rather feeding on your fears rather than break those fears, okay? Yeah, needing to make a decision, to commit yourself to your future, to commit to yourself to new experiences. New life is coming towards you, all right? Planting to seeing things grow. Authority at the bottom of the deck, let's see. Some of you feel bound to wait for something or someone to make a decision, and that is also not a good thing, not a good place to be at. We've got the heart chakra, and we've got balance. We have transformation at the bottom of the deck. This is Scorpio energy, and today is the full moon of Scorpio eclipse as I am shooting this. So there is definitely a lot of release of fears, release of being in that waiting game, or waiting for things to happen, procrastinating, making plans for the future. Even if it's like a vacation, you could be just still like so overwhelmed, like, oh my God, should I do it? And should I go? Like, I don't know, like, is it safe? And is it this? Like, really overthinking things. And I feel like whatever this decision is, because it is something that is on the table here, or else you wouldn't stress about it. Or maybe for some of you, you're stressed about it because you feel like there is nothing happening, and there are not even decisions to make in life. That could give someone as well like a lot of fear, right? As in, like, nothing is moving, it's stuck, it's like in the waiting game, or it could be causing a lot of delays. But whatever it is, make that decision to step outside your comfort zone, and you will receive a lot of heart chakra healing, opening up of your heart chakra. And this is something that's going to bring some type of justice back to you. So maybe you've lost something, or someone did you wrong. There is some type of healing within the heart space that is going to give you some type of justice in return. Now I lost my voice. Okay. Let's see. This could go so many different directions. Let's pull some tarot to clarify a little bit for my dear Virgos. Ten of Cups in the reverse coming through. This is a sense of feeling unhappy, unsatisfied with the relationships in your life, with Seven of Swords. I need some water. Something or someone that's been deceptive. There could be a lot of dishonesty that took place. It could be within a family situation or within a relationship, but it brought a lot of unhappiness here. Wow. We've got the Hangman. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Star. Well, some of you are most definitely releasing something or a relationship that is just not fulfilling and unhappy. And you're wanting to proceed forward towards a new direction. Taking a lot of distance. This is a big time out, separating yourself in order to go through a deep, intense healing. Okay. Eight of Swords. But you're not seeing the healing that is taking place right now. I feel like that's where the confusion and the fear is coming from, because the Eight of Swords is saying that you're not really seeing that this separation or this, you know, the time off period between you and someone else is actually made for both of you to heal. But because you're in this trapped fear type of analogy in your head space, overthinking it, you're just not seeing any faith in the situation. You're not seeing the hope. You're not seeing what's being healed. You're just sitting there as in like, what am I getting from it? There's a lot of distance. Like, this person is not even around. Like, they don't care. They don't give a shit. Like, that's the type of energy that you're constantly saying to yourself. And that is what is keeping your heart chakra blocked. Okay? Because you're not receiving the healing. Because the Star is, that's the Star bringing you hope, healing. But with the heart chakra there is kind of like, it's blocked. Hierophant wanting to come through. So needing to restore your faith here, Virgo. Really needing to restore your faith. Your mind is fucking up shit for you. Your mind is definitely fucking up a lot of shit. And your mind is also telling you, like, keep your heart closed because you don't want to go through another unfair situation. It's like the best thing for you to do is to keep your heart closed, and that way you will never get hurt. But, you know, that's not the way that this can go, because you're just closing yourself off from love. If there is no love that you are receiving or you allow to receive, then you don't have any love in your heart, and that's when you get out of balance within yourself as well. Like yesterday I realized, like, you don't have to be with someone to love someone, because love in your heart will also make you happy. It will sometimes make you happier than being with someone. Like, as long as you have love for yourself, you choose to love someone despite what has happened, love is the only thing that could survive. But when you close yourself off, your heart chakra close off just to not get hurt, that's coming from a rigid place, and that's not going to get you love either. Page of Cups. Like, it's time to trust, to open up, to be vulnerable. I need to sneeze. Oh. Don't you hate it when it goes away and it's just like at the top of your nose? But yeah, the Lover's card is in the reverse. Something is still out of balance. Something or someone needs an apology, okay? And you may not see this apology coming, but the apology is going to come. Someone's going to be emotionally opening up, okay? It's not going to say like, hey, let's jump into the relationship because things are still not quite in harmony yet, but it is going to be one step towards it. We got the World card at the bottom of the deck. So this is a very tough lesson that you're learning. Let me see. What is the lesson that you're learning? I'm getting very bright, by the way. I'm so sorry. Strength. So you don't pour from your strength. You show a weakness, or you don't want to show a weakness, but you're feeling weak in the inside. You're not independent enough, you're not strong enough, you're not able to say no to that devil in your head, because the Eight of Swords is like trapment in the head, right? So it's like the devil can say so many bad stuff to you, like you don't deserve it, and you know, it always has to go like that, you always wait for the wrong person, you always have faith and hope, and it always gets scrapped. It says the most horrible shit to you, and that's your own devil. That's the beast that you may need to tame yourself. Okay, your lesson is to be strong, you know, overcoming it and be like, you know what, it happened, F it, moving forward, and stay loyal to yourself. Whew. What more is the lesson? If it comes, just jump. Okay, no, not just jump, but the lesson is the Two of Cups with the Knight of Wands. So it means that when the harmony comes, or when you feel that connection is there, take action on it, right? Like sometimes you feel like, okay, there is this pull, there is this need, like you feel a lot of, I feel like lovey energies, or you feel like hopeful, but then you stop yourself because you're showing your weakness and you're just like, no, what if it's going to be failing? You know, what if? Like you're not bold in taking action towards that feeling, towards someone, right? Like the Two of Cups to the Knight of Wands is like, I feel it, I'm gonna do it. And it's more like, oh, I feel it, but I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna leave me in pain and taking my power away. And constantly feeling or feeding that energy is keeping you from taking this opportunity or taking a jump. So there's a lot to transform here. Oh, I'm gonna just a little bit better. It's when the sun actually starts to peek through, right? And then it blinds us. And that's perhaps what you're fearing, that, you know, the sun and all that overjoy happiness could blind you, and you could show up as a weakness and be vulnerable and then get hurt, and, you know, that type of energy. See, loyalty, Leo card coming through again very strongly. So Leo could be someone that you're dealing with, or you have strong placement, you're a cusp Leo. But this is definitely saying, like, stay loyal to yourself, to what your heart's desire really wants, all right? And don't try to budget or dodge it just because you feel like you will give away a weakness. I'm hearing, like, go with the flow. Go with the flow here. Yes, meditate and contemplate. Okay, Pisces energy coming through strongly. So this is definitely talking about going a little bit silent, but really think things through, right? Like meditate on things in a right way, but not in a way where you stress yourself and you're, you know, over worrying yourself. That's not contemplating about things. Contemplation is more like looking at a situation from a distance, seeing different perspectives, seeing that person's point of view, having compassion for yourself and the other person, trying to find the key and the solution. It does not always come like that easily on that, right? Like it does not come whenever you really want it, but if you really dive into grounding yourself first, to meditate about things and to not overstress yourself and accept whatever it is, then things will be like, the realization will come. Okay, I feel like there is a realization, there is like an opening up of a key. I see like a hole with a key, so there is some realization that's going to come in. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Now, what this is telling me is that you have been overworking yourself or forcing yourself to intuitively feel, psychically feel and know something. And it's just like the less you receive from spirit, the more it just like, you know, makes your bells just ring crazy, as in like, oh my God, I'm disconnected. Like, and then you allowed bad spirits actually to talk bad shit to you. You know, it's because you are not tuning in to your high priestess frequency in the right way. You're overthinking while you want to know something or read on something, or you want to get into that psychic alignment, but you're not doing it in the right way. Okay, it's like, you know, when they say when you do any type of spell work or whatever you're doing, and you're doing it when you're highly emotional and you're angry or you're sad or you're grieving or whatever, that can pan out in the worst way. You will not understand what the heck you did, right? Like, it needs to come when you are meditated, when you are grounded, when you have like clear vision, when your head is clear. Like, everything needs to be clear and in alignment, right? Like, your space needs to be clear. You don't need to have like a lot of messy stuff around you. Like, there is a whole preparation to be in this mind state, to do a reading. If you are a reader, to do a reading, right? Like, you can't do a reading in a messy space, or I can't. I get very distracted. So you got to get rid of all the distractions, right? So, but that does not mean as a reader, but you got to get rid of all the distractions. Okay? Like, simple thing, maybe just very simple, but it could use you. If you're meditating, but you're meditating with like the music on instead of with headphones, and you get, you know, you hear sounds, and then you hear that, and then you hear your neighbors, and it distracts you from the meditation. So you got to do something to release that distraction, and take it easy there, right? Like, you don't have to push it. It's not like, okay, I'm not getting it, so you give up. No, easy does it. Easy does it. The message and the insight will come whenever you're at ease. Okay? Everything is in perfect timing here. And this is going to bring a huge change. Maybe you're not quite ready for the change. If you're in that, you know, overthinking mindset, you might not be saying to spirit that you're ready for change, because what if the change that they tell you, or the truth that they tell you, is just going to make you even more stressed out? You know, that's why you first have to prove yourself to spirit and be like, hey, I'm ready. I'm strong. I'm capable. Bring up the truth. Like, I'm strong. And once you really show that strength and that boldness, that you're ready for that change, that's when the change will happen. But if you're like, you know, a stressed chicken and running all over the place and be like, oh my God, you think the spirit is going to tell you, wait, let me tell you what is going on so you can have more peace. No, spirit is going to be like, you better first have the peace within yourself before we're going to tell you the truth. Wow, I swear I did not see it. You can just rewatch and see where my eyes were, but they were on the camera. Peace at the bottom of the deck. This change is going to bring you peace, but before the change comes, you gotta be at peace first. That's what I have for you. So if this resonates, make sure to drop a like. And if you resonate, you can always find the extended, where we go a little bit deeper. And I want to know what is going on the other side with your person, because they did not show up. And I feel like that's why you're so stressed out, trapped in fear, because they're not in the energy right now. But that does not mean that they're not there. So follow me and I'll see you there. Ciao.